Hello, my name is Nefateria Hash, and I will be doing my informative speech on the importance of being a juvenile mental health counselor. Being a juvenile mental health counselor you can serve and promote honesty, humility, and self-restraint, as it states in Galatians 5:22 and 23. There's a saying that has been quoted for many years, and it is stated, "It takes a village to raise a child." When I was younger, that saying used to have me wondering until I became an adult and started to work with adolescent children. To coming into contact with a lot of them and realizing that I had a great support system in my life to shape me and mold me, I understood that I just didn't get raised by my parents, but I was also raised by other adults I came in contact with as I was growing up. The juvenile mental health field is a growing trend around the world due to numerous individuals being diagnosed with mental health illnesses. Not only is this a secure field to work in, it's considered as a career that you can work for a lifetime with excellent pay. I worked in this field for 15 years and have a great deal of understanding and knowledge in this field through taking college courses as well as working in it hands-on. This is a field that you would like to have a career in it. You have a passion for children, teens, and have the desire to promote God's love, humility, honesty, integrity, and self-control, as well as making a difference in their lives. I will begin to give you a brief description on what a juvenile mental health counselor does while working with the client, show you how the need for more juvenile mental health counselors has grown over the past years in the United States, and how we can be a portal to demonstrate the values of God. Quickly, let's see what it is to be a juvenile mental health counselor. The National Center for Children in Poverty states that approximately 20% of adolescents have a diagnosable mental health disorder. It also states that between 50% and 75% of adolescents with an anxiety and impulse control disorders such as conduct or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder develop these during adolescence. Then it goes to tell us that untreated mental health illness problems among adolescents often result into negative outcomes. After learning the statistics of adolescent diagnosis with a mental illness, it showed us the need for more counselors who will be effective with treatment. The need for juvenile mental health counselors continue to rise as the number of untreated mental health problems arise. In responding to mental health needs in the students' lives, it states the average ratio in the United States is currently 2 to 3 times greater than the maximum levels recommended. It notes that the ratios are 250 students to 1 counselor in a school, 400 per social worker, and 1,000 per psychologist. It states that these poor staffing ratios compromise the ability of professionals to sufficiently address the mental health needs of students. The ratio for client to counselor for the community-based providers working within the school system is 6 to 1. However, having 6 clients do not allow the counselor adequate time to meet the client's needs effectively. After gathering all this information given, it takes us to this point. The juvenile mental health field is a great career that one can build a stage to promote and demonstrate the values of God, such as being honest, showing humility, and self-restraint. In the book Speech Communication, a Redemption Introduction, it states that God values honesty, Ephesians 4:28, 1 Corinthians 6 and 10, Luke and 3 and 14. Being a juvenile mental health counselor, one can promote this as they work with the clients and guardians. In the book, it also states that God's value humility. This is in Romans 12 and 3, Mark 9 and 35, 2 Corinthians 12 and 6 through 10. By promoting, demonstrating, and teaching humility to clients, it helps them to understand that they will need to be humble at all times in life, which will get them far, as well as doing what God values. Finally, it states in the book that God values self-control. This can be found in Proverbs 16:32, 25, 28, 2 Peter 1 and 6. This brings me to my conclusion. As I've shown you the percentage of adolescents with mental health diagnosis and the need for more counselors working with adolescents with mental illnesses, you can understand the urgency that is needed for more counselors in this field. It is a great opportunity for you to bring self-structure, stability, and demonstrate the values of God by teaching as well as showing them honest, humility, and self-restraint. You can be part of a village to raise a child. Wouldn't you love just to wake up every morning and go to work, to a place where you feel that you can make a difference? Not having a job, but a career where you are able to demonstrate the values of God and get paid to do it. If you feel that way, then I would urge to you this is what you need to do as working in the juvenile mental health field. Thank you and have a blessed day. Goodbye.